Good morning everybody. This is the third video that I'm now going to be doing and showing you what I'm also going to be fitting this time around in this video clip. But before I actually start, I'd like to say a big thank you to my wife, because the bits that I'm going to be putting on today she's brought for my birthday, which is also today. So a big thank you to my wife, Deborah. So yeah, let's get into it and show you what we're doing. Right. I don't know if you can take this out of the packet so that everybody can see. Also, so this is my new light bar. This is what I'm going to have a go at fitting today. Looks very nice, good quality manufacturer product. I got this light bar from Nitro Hobbies. Very good price as well, and it's a 7 LED 121mm light bar, aluminium one. There you go, so you can get the information if anybody is thinking on getting one of these light bars. So just for now I'll put that label back up there. As you can see, you also get instruction manuals for it. What I like about the instruction manuals, not only does it help you fit what you're doing, but it also shows you what different other light sizes you can get. You can get from a small one which has got 3 LEDs in it, and you can go up to a 10 LED, which a 10 LED one is just a little bit big for my car. I've gone for a 7 LED, which is pretty much centre on the size spectrum of things. So this is what my project is for today. So I'm going to get stuck into it. Right, I think what I need to do first was I have to make a hole to go through there so that I can feed my power cables in. I'll do that in a bit. What I'll do for now is I'll mount the light on the body, and I'll deal with the electrical side of it later on. Also, just to show you quickly as well, I've also put a fuel filter because I don't want dirt getting into my engine, which is then going to damage the cylinder head on my engine. So again, it was a birthday present from my wife, so I've already fitted the fuel filter this morning. Everyone knows how to fit a fuel filter, I'm sure, so I thought I don't really need to show people how to install a fuel filter. So I'm going to get all the bits out, lay them all out first of all, so that I can work out what I've got and where it's going to go. soldering iron, so what I might have to do when it comes to fitting it, at the moment I'm just doing a rough estimate of where it's got to go, so I'm not going to put these on fully tight, but just enough so I can mark up where I'm going to be putting my light bar. So you just have to bear with me a moment. Like I say, I'm not used to talking on camera because this, as you all know now, this is only my third video that I've done. You can also see in my previous videos what I've done if you want to go and have a look at those to get people up to speed on where I am at the moment with my HPI bullet. Like I say, I'm just doing a little bit of a mock-up. It's not going to be properly on there until I've got everything where I need it to be. So this is just, like I say, a little mock-up of where I'm going to mount it, because the size of the light bar, with it being a 121mm, it's not going to fit directly on my roof. So I'm thinking about just for a different look from what a lot of people do. So I might mount it. I quite like it on there. At least there it gets some sort of protection as well. should have got this out first of all. But I did see everything. I knew it. So I'm not doing a tighten job, not until I've got all the holes drilled and work out where everything sits properly. So I will put some washers on this as well, just so that it don't pull the screw through without damaging the body. But yeah, that's where I'm going to have it, because I want to be different, and it's the only real flat surface that I can mount the car light on. So yeah, now I can tuck the wire down and underneath the car like so, once I've got it all done. But yeah, that's what it's going to look like. It's going to look mint. I'm going to go back to the drill bit for a minute. I'm sure I mount them differently as well to how other people would, but send 2 holes. And go back to that drill bit again. So now I can take that off. So I'm just taking it back off now, so that I can finish drilling the holes where I need them. So I'm not going to stay there for a second. That'll be fine. Get some washers, back in a second. Oh, did he? Sorry about that, people. I just had to go and get my washers because I forgot to get them out. These ones. 1, 2, 3. You can come in. You can come in. Yeah, it's not. Sorry, I'm just talking to my wife at the moment.
Hello!
I'm not mounting it across there because the width of that is slightly longer and I won't be able to get a decent place for the actual brackets to sit. So what I'm doing is I'm going to mount them somewhere different. Bye.
Hello?
That's better. I was just talking to you. I was just saying I can't mount it up there because it's too wide, so I'm mounting it here. Across this part here.
Okay.
So I've already drilled my holes
Very
where
good.
it's got to go. So then what it's just dropped on the floor. Don't know what. It'll be alright for a minute. So once I've got that on there, I'll get one of my washers. It'll stop my light from pulling through.
Yeah.
If it was to roll and do anything, rather than it punching the hole great big hole through the body. I'm just going to mount it like that. And get another one of them through that bit. And get another washer. And that on there. Another screw. Nut. That's that one. And then I can tilt the light back. That. Get another washer. And then another nut. Wash that. Nut. That's going to sit like that. So that's what it's going to look like on the car. It's going to look quite nice, that is. So what I need to do would be fill that through the back of there. Because by keeping the wires tight into the body as I can, you'll see that it does pretty much blend the wire there and blends right in, so that way it's not as noticeable. So what I'll do is I think I'll put a cable tie through that one just to keep it in place there. And then some tape. In fact, I might even glue the cable there, because that way it'll stay there and I ain't got tape on the inside of the car then in the way. So the next part is now figuring out how I'm going to connect up the cables. So for now, that is that part there done. Obviously I've got the on off button, which is a blue one, and then I've got my mains electric source for them. So that is going to be my next part, which I'm just about to start now. So got no more cable ties that I could use, so I will end up gluing it in a little while. So just for a minute, pop that over there so that I can get my car. And work out how I'm going to get my power supply, because I want to keep my original waterproof battery compartment on my car, so I'm going to have to work out a way where I can get to connect all the power up without losing my waterproof battery tray. So just for a moment now, I'm just going to see what I can do regarding it. Because I can see you've got one screw there, you've got one screw there, and one there, right. So I start by doing this. and don't keep getting in the way of my air filter. Just take my air filter off so I can get to do this. Like I say, I'm not being ignorant towards the people that are watching this, but when I find myself doing things, I don't really talk that much, so my thoughts are with what I'm actually doing. Right, so. Alright, let's see, so you've got one there, and one there. So you've got 3 screws underneath your battery tray as well. That's got to come out. So I don't mix those up. Turn it around so you can see. As you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, yeah, just there. I've already taken 1 screw from the back there, and now I'm doing this one here. This is all hopefully to release my battery tray so I can see whether I can modify it so I can keep it and still have all my power supply to my lights. Oh yes. Sweet. Yeah, I should be able to. Yeah. Oh yes, that's fitted straight through. Sweet. That's that one. And then quite fit through. Nice. Yes, I'm talking to it because I want it to be nice. I don't want it to give me any grief. So I talk to it. Because I talk to it, this is what we get. Look. We're getting her being polite and all working. So that way I've got all my switches and everything. See what I can do with that one. as you can see, my wiring goes through this bit here, which is my waterproof battery box. So I've got that in place. All I've got to do now with it, which will be there. So, and then power. I'm going to put there. So before I build it all back up and screw the battery tray back in place, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get some batteries and test it out to make sure that it is all working fine and there's no issues with my lights. So I'm only running off the standard battery pack as well, so I don't know how it's going to be. So I'll just connect that into there for now, and then turn the power on. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Off, on, off, on. All good. Happy days. So now all I've got to do is put everything back in the battery tray. Make sure things get put back in so I can fit everything back in properly. Too tangled up, but that can just stay in there like that for now. I'm going to leave my mains power switch for my lights also inside my battery tray, because that way it just stops it from getting soaking wet and ruining things. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll leave it in there. So just from that fact, yeah, let me just disconnect the power supply for a minute. Alright, so I'm going to see what I dropped on the floor first, because I did hear something drop. But what it was, I don't know. There. Oh, I think that sits in there then, does it? Yeah. Yeah, so that's a spacer, that's fine. Wondered what it was that had fell out when I was disconnecting things. So I think what I'll do is I'll try and get that into it first, just to stop that from moving about. I'm just putting that one in for the time being, just to hold that spacer that they use. So the only thing is I can't mount my lights without the body being basically joined up constantly by the cable, because I would, like I say, I do want to keep the waterproof box for the batteries and the receiver unit, so that way it doesn't get damaged or worn out through water getting into my electrics. So that is why I've mounted it the way I have. It doesn't bother me that the body's going to be constantly joined by a little piece of wire, because to be honest, the only reason why you take the body off is mainly so you can do your servicing and mainly fueling it up. So for that reason I'm not overly worried about the body being connected still by the little length of wire that comes with the lights. So make sure that they're nice and tight and that they're flush. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, whenever I move the car, I'm having to move the body with it now. Like I say, don't bother me, because to get to what I need to get to like that, I can move the body to there, still can get to the fuel and everything else on my car. And that does slightly worry me there, because that's going to impede on my throttle response. I need to take it back off again. Just slightly nipping the wire in the wrong place. Like I say, at the moment I'm just seeing what's the best way I can mount it, so that, like I say, I can keep my waterproof box. I do want to keep it really badly, so that it protects the car.
You're winning.
Yeah. Quickly say hello to my wifey.
Hey!
Hello, wifey. Alright.
Yeah.
Did you say to James that I was doing this?
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. That's fine like that now. Cool. Yeah. That's better now. I feel better now that's not trapped. So, just leave that there for now. While I connect this battery box back up. So I was just explaining to the viewers, when people put these light bars on, they tend to get rid of the waterproof battery pack for it. But luckily I'm able to keep my battery pack, water pack should I say, a waterproof pack, on my car, because I've been able to feed the wires through a little hole that's on it.
Yeah. That's good.
Thought it would have been actually harder than what it actually is to install the lights, wiring it up, because I'm not an electrician.
No.
Neither, so I was a
They're
bit,
quite easy.
yeah, very happy with how easy it all went together. And like I say, the company that I got them from, I think they actually came from Australia,
Yeah, they did.
those ones. But I like the ones that I've got because my car's got black on it, and you can get the light bars that are not black. You can get them like, say the engine colour, like a grey colour, and there's not that much grey on my car, to be honest. Not enough for me to warrant grey headlight, main light bar. So very happy. It all works as well. So I've just flicked it on to just make sure that it works.
You working?
Yeah.
Good.
My wife won't come on camera, she gets camera shy. See? Oh, balls. No, don't drop down there, dickwad. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a very tiny screw.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the screws that I used to build my Mustang.
Yeah.
people on YouTube don't know that I've also built a model of a 1967 Ford GT 500 Shelby Mustang. I'll have to get it and show the people. And this is why I decided that I wanted to get into RCs with nitrous, because I like tinkering about with cars, and it's just something I can never walk away from. So my main on and off power button is also going to sit in with my batteries when I've got my battery pack on. So battery pack again.
Ooh.
Almost shit out me out, man.
They look nice.
Can you turn the big light out a minute? Oh yeah, they're quite quiet as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're nice.
they are. I like them. Looks quite aggressive actually from the side with it being on
Yeah, it does.
that part of the car. So yeah, happy days. I'm happy with that. So at the moment I'm just running off the standard battery pack. I've not upgraded my battery pack. So if I change my battery pack for the other one that I've shown you, then I could get even brighter light from it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So yeah. Happy days. So what else have I got to do to my car now? That's it. CV. I need those. They're my little CV boots that I got from my car to protect my drive shafts as well. Everything that I do, it's little bits like this. One, the lights is not a maintenance type thing for me. That's just giving me some light so that I can take it out, and as it starts getting darker I can put my lights on and still see where my car is. So that's what the light bar is mainly for. So, yeah, that's that one done. That's job number 1 done for now. Let me just put some more light back on. Better. Now I can see again. I can go there for a minute. I can go there for a minute. Let me get my fag. Yes, I do have a drink. That's good. Next on the agenda is changing this side front CV. I did buy some CVDs, Universal Driveshafts, for the HPI Bullet. Got those from Topcad. There's the details for you. I'll also put a link down the bottom so people can do as they please with it. So I'll just pass the information along to you guys, so that way you know where to go. Very, very good on price as well. Again, from Topcad. Very impressed. And this time round, because I've had to buy these a set again, because one of the first ones that I put on the front of the car, it must have been a manufacturing fault, because I put the new drive shafts on all 4 corners, took the car out on a flat piece of land where people go and play 5-a-side football, so there's no jumps, no potholes or anything like that, and I noticed that I'd lost a bit of power from one front end, this one in question. So I brought the car back to myself, and that's when I noticed that it had popped a drive shaft. Now, as you can see there, they are good quality ones, but it's only held together in there, I don't know if you can see, by a little pin. Get my torch. Let's see if I can show you with my torch, so that you can see what I'm talking about. So, inside this bit here, you can just about see the pin there. Tiny little dot. That's better. I'll use my screwdriver to point to it. It's just there. Just there. That's the little pin. It had gone and broke. So it rendered one drive shaft useless. Turn that light off because that's bloody bright. Yeah, just a bit. So I contacted Topcad, explained what had gone on, and they did say to me that they would give me a replacement pay. Yes, I had to pay for it, but I did get a bit of discount, so I weren't too worried about, and you know, for what they cost, hey ho. So all dealt with, happy days. So when I got them this time round, I was actually going to be ordering some new body clips because I've gone and lost one. But this time round I don't need to, because thank you very much to Topcad. They've gone and sent me some for free. So happy days. I was going to get some orange ones because my car has got orange on it, so I'm following that theme. I my orange anodised hubs and my upright steering turnbuckles. So I am carrying on the orange theme, so very grateful for them sending those out. Thank you very much, Topcad. So let's get into this. Oh, fuck again, just gone out. So what I'm going to do first of all, I'm going to get one of my CVDs boots and I'm going to feed that onto there. You have to be careful with these because they are very thin rubber, so they'd be very easy to split them if you're not careful. Again, these CVD boots for this, I also ordered the CVD boot, as you can see there. I ordered those from Australia as well, so I think they was also from the same company, which is Nitro Hobbies, RC Hobbies. So before I actually put the CVD boot all the way on to the main ball joint area, what I will do, and I'll have it here, bit of copper grease, pop a bit of copper grease in it so that way sorry about that, I'm tripping over things, sorry about this, 1 minute. Sorry about that, that's better. Alright, where was I? Go back to there, be careful of my drink there. Right, so yeah, as I was saying, before popping my CV boot onto my drive, I'm just going to get some copper grease. Get a nice, decent sized blob on the end of the brush. Basically just plop that in. I've not wiped it off. What I've gone and done is where the band is, as you can see, I've gone and just hold it like that and get that bit of that excess off, so that way when your CVD boot's on, you're not going to lose any of the grease down the sides. Go. There we go. So that's what it looks like. All nice, all greased up. Beautiful. I'll do it from over this side here, and then I can do it that off. There we go. So yeah, that's what I'm replacing. It's only the one. I would like to say what I want to do to it next, but no. I'm going to keep you all in suspense, but all I will say is the HPI bullet is capable of speed out the box 40 miles an hour. Mine won't be. Not by the time that I've finished. So. So take the top arm off first, just pop that up out of the way. It will drop down, but there we go. So I had to revert back to using my original driveshaft arms and hubs, so hence the reason why I'm doing this now. Everything that I've taken off and replaced on my car so far, I have also kept all of the parts for my car in a box, so that way if I do need them at any stage I can simply just use one. Cool. And while I'm at it as well, what I'm gonna do, grease up my bearings as well, so I don't get any hassle from them. what's his thoughts are on greasing the bearing. But I'm just doing it. It's the only thing when you've got grease on your hands, they stay greasy. See? So everything slips out your hands even more. Before I put that end in, I'll also add some grease on that side as well. Wipe the grease off my hands. Right. And then it's just basically the reverse of how to take it all off. So everyone knows. Wow, I didn't realise I was going to do such a long video. I was only expecting it to be a short one, but it's turned out a little bit longer than expected. Hello, baby.
Yeah, babe.
You alright?
Yeah.
You having a fake?
Yeah. You having one?
I've got mine.
Okay.
So, yeah. Because I'm doing this, I keep putting my fag down, picking it up, putting it down, picking it up, putting it down.
Yeah.
I have grip to my fingers. What are we having for dinner today? Did you say?
Stop recording.
Hmm?
Stop recording.
Yeah.
Chinese.
Chinese.
For your birthday.
For my birthday. I've got a good wife. The old saying is, happy wife, happy life. Happy life, happy wife. So for all you youngsters out there, when you get older, just remember, keep your wife happy. Gold dip in the bag. You know what? Okay, I'll cut it. Just because my fingers are too greasy. I can't. That's that. Pin. Oh, gravy. So let me just tidy some of this up, people, and then I shall finish up. Shortly be finishing this video now everything's all done. So I will be putting another video up. I don't know when at the moment. Hopefully my next video that I'll be putting up as well will be one where I've got the car out and about and having some fun with it. So there you can go. Spare CVD drive could go in that bag to stop it getting dirty. So I'll just wrap this up by putting the wheel back on. Right then guys, you know what to do. Give me a like, subscribe to my channel if you would. Hopefully I'll be able to do some more videos in the near future for you guys to see what else I've done. I think I'm going to be a bit Mad Max with these pins this time. I'm going to put them that way there. By putting my pins that way around, if it does go over, there'll be something there to protect it a little bit. But on the back I'll put them on the normal way. Just like that. And I've got 2 spare ones. In the event that I do end up losing them, I've got to get some cable ties for them, so that way I don't lose them, to make them a bit more brighter. But for today, people, that is me all done. I hope you like what I've done with my car so far. I will keep you all posted and up to date on how it performs. So yeah, happy days. There you go, with the body pins on the front. And then my body pins now on the back. They do stand up a little bit high, as you can see, but that don't bother me. I'd rather them be like that. So yeah, all good. Can't wait to go out with it now. Looks a bit beastie. With that side view, like that. Like that. All good. Right. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, you know what to do, and I shall speak to you soon. Bye for now.